On October 13, 1972, Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 departed from Montevideo, Uruguay, bound for Santiago, Chile. On board were 45 people, friends, family, and a local rugby team, on what should have been an unforgettable trip for all the right reasons. But it would become unforgettable for far darker reasons. Flying over the Andes was always challenging due to unpredictable weather patterns, and on that day, the pilots made a critical decision to descend into the mountains for what they believed would be a safer path. But thick cloud cover led to a tragic miscalculation. They thought they had cleared the Andes and began their descent too soon. Without warning, the plane struck the mountainside, ripping apart the fuselage. The pilots died instantly, and the rear of the plane broke off, sending passengers and debris tumbling into the icy abyss. Only those in the forward section survived, but they were stranded on a mountain plateau at 11,500 feet, with no radio contact and minimal supplies. In the immediate aftermath there was shock, fear, and pain. But the survivors banded together, using the remains of the aircraft as shelter, clinging to hope that a rescue team would come soon. Injured passengers were tended to, and rationed food was shared with quiet optimism, believing help was just days away. As days turned into weeks, hope began to wane. Search efforts had been called off after 8 days, with officials believing there were no survivors. The group was faced with a torturous decision: stay and wait or venture out into the unknown in search of rescue. Nando Paradu and Roberto Canessa made the impossible choice: to risk everything and cross the deadly mountains for help. As starvation took hold, the survivors had no choice but to confront an unbearable truth. There was no more food, and with no rescue in sight, they turned to the unthinkable: cannibalism. This harrowing decision, made with tears and trembling hands, was born of a will to live, even if it meant crossing every moral boundary. Armed with sheer determination and the last of their strength, Nando and Roberto began their 10-day trek across the Andes, facing steep cliffs, avalanches, and deadly cold. Each step was a battle against death, but they were driven by the need to save their friends. After 10 grueling days, they spotted a Chilean shepherd. His stunned reaction quickly gave way to action as he alerted authorities. Rescue helicopters were sent, and against all odds, after 72 days, 16 survivors were pulled from the mountains. The rescue of the survivors was nothing short of a miracle, but their ordeal left scars that would never fully heal. Despite their relief, they would carry the weight of those lost and the terrible choices they made. Yet their story remains one of the greatest examples of the power of human endurance and the unbreakable spirit of survival. The story of Flight 571 is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, to the will to survive against all odds, and to the power of unity in the face of unimaginable adversity. They survived not just through their courage but through their bond, their faith, and their desperate hope that tomorrow would come. And for 16 of them it did. This was the story of Flight 571, a story of survival, sacrifice, and the power of the human spirit. Never forgotten, forever inspiring. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible true stories of resilience and courage.